So you're going to own a $60,000 car making $60,000 a year.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart right there. You know what I'm saying? Making 60 grand and spending 60 grand over God knows how long that car note actually is very smart, sir. It's not about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you make.
Is it interesting, Dave? They always find you right after they do a dumb thing, and then a month later they go, and I found Dave.
In December, I made the stupid, maybe smart decision. I ordered a Tesla Model Y, and learning that it's 60,000.
Okay, I heard 60 grand, so obviously he got ripped off because he bought that thing brand new. Now, number two, I'm kind of confused already how bro is saying I made the stupid or smart decision. Huh?
Dollars, and that will put me in debt. I turned around and was like, okay, that maybe not be the best idea. But then I came up with the idea, doing research, that I could generate it into passive income by renting on Turo and allowing others to, do as a rental property essentially for the vehicle and make that income back and paying off the debt with that. However, I'd still be.
So he's taking out a loan in order for him to bet on making money. Why? What? Like, what? You want to be Hertz? You want to be Enterprise? You want to take on the risk, the insurance, renting out your car, damages, irresponsible people? What? Let alone if you got a car loan, a lot of these loan companies don't allow you to sublease, which is exactly what that is. Sublease your car out in order for you to make money because, bro, you ain't even paid for the car. Bro, like, make that make sense. It don't make sense.
Risking having that debt because if things happen and I'm not able to rent the car out and things like that, I could still be withheld on paying almost a $900 monthly car note. So I just wanted to know if that's a good idea. I'm 23. I'm single. I don't have any other debt except for my current car, which is my Kia Soul. But it's currently in positive equity, and I'm just continuing paying that off, learning from the baby.
Okay, $900 a month is insane. Now, $900 a month to pay off a $60,000 car is even more crazy. And we don't even know the interest rate on that thing yet. We don't even know the interest rate yet. Again, people make financial decisions based off of the payments. Most people do. And it's terrible financial decisions. Let's see what's going to happen.
So just really want some advice with this.
All right. There's a lot going on here, Jalen, but I'm glad you found us. Is it interesting, Dave? They always find you right after they do a dumb thing, and then a month later they go, and I found Dave. It's amazing. But let me answer your question. So you've got debt on the Kia Soul, and you're going, I've got a business-making opportunity by getting a sweet toy and letting someone else destroy it while I slowly, painfully pay back the debt on 2 cars now.
That's a different way than he said it, George.
You're right. That's the way I heard it. I'll say that, Jalen. So, no, do not get this Tesla. You need to pay off this Kia Soul. And if you do ever get a Tesla, I want you to do it with cash. How much money do you make?
So I just got a promotion actually in January as well. So I'm currently going to be at 60,000 plus incentives.
You said 60,000?
Yes.
So you're going to own a $60,000 car making $60,000 a year.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart right there. You know what I'm saying? Making 60 grand and spending 60 grand over God knows how long that car note actually is very smart, sir.
When you put it that way, it sounds even worse.
Okay.
That's why he did that.
That's why I did it. It was a trick question.
At least he's aware now. At least he came up. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have too much pride to share his experience and what he was about to do. Shout out to this guy on the phone.
Completely messing with you, but he's doing it because he loves you.
I love you, and I want you to win financially. And the Turo Tesla deal is not going to be the business model you think it is.
So Jalen, here's the thing. Really good question, and I really appreciate you calling, sir. A good way to make some of these decisions is to pan way back and say, okay, when I'm 35, 12 years from now, which will be the best decision? And it kind of instantly leads you to not doing the Tesla thing and getting the car paid off and starting to build some wealth, doesn't it?
Right.
But here's the thing, though. Most people don't think like that. I mean, 12 years from now, you don't know what situation you're going to be in. You don't know if you're going to still have the same job. You don't know how much you'll be making. You can predict it, but you won't know. Now, on the flip side, I believe in a Tesla is a smart investment only, hear me out, because we know it's a depreciating asset. Only, number one, if you get it used. Number two, it's your main driver vehicle, okay? for my example, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Tesla owner, but I'm saying this because I'm a Tesla owner. Okay. My car had 300,000 miles on it. It was 25 years old. All right. And it was on the verge of breaking down. Now, I didn't want to have to pay for no maintenance or anything, but I'm driving the car. Just me. Little to no maintenance. A lot of people complain and they talk about, well, what happens at the battery and you're going to have to pay $15,000. And here's what I say to that. Listen closely. How many people who own Teslas have had the battery go bad and they had to pay $15,000? Very few. If you own a Tesla, let us know in the comment section down below. Even if you've had a bad experience, let us know, because I don't believe most people have. All right. And I did a lot of research, months of research, actually years of research on Tesla before I bought one. All right. But we do know it's an appreciating asset, a depreciating asset, just like most cars. So it is what it is.
Right.
Now, the Tesla only sounds good when you think about taking delivery on it. It doesn't sound good when you're 35. You have a 12-year-old battery at that point with some wheels.
Right. And with my current car now, since I can get more than what it's worth paying off the loan, should I sell the car that I have?
What's the balance?
So I owe $14,000. Carvana's offering me $17,000.
No, just pay it off. Just work yourself. You got a job. Just work your way out of it. And then if you want to trade cars, do it with cash later. But let's just you have a small car debt, making $50,000, $60,000, and let's turn around and get it paid off as quick as we can. Because again, so the other thing I always ask myself is what, and I went broke when I was 28, lost everything because I was stupid.
Yo, I love to hear stories like this when someone says that they weren't in a certain spot when they were a certain age, especially when they're in their like 40s, 50s, and 60s or whatnot. Because it lets us as 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds like not say, well, I'm glad I don't got my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want our stuff together, but it's like, it makes it a little bit more relatable, right? Because how many people, hear me out, how many people used to say, well, 20 years ago, the economy was so much better. We were making this much and we could do this, that, and the third and buy a house off of one source of income. Then why was Dave Ramsey broke? Why did he lose everything? Because it's not about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you make. If you put your money towards liabilities, you're not going to capitalize on the income. If you put your money into assets, you will. And you have to continuously invest into assets. It just is what it is. Sure, the times might have been a little bit different with inflation and technology, but it is what it is today, and it was what it was yesterday.
So one of the things I started doing at that point is I started talking to old rich people. I didn't want to talk to young rich people. I had been him. He was stupid. I wanted to talk to old people who had money, made it, and kept it.
Facts.
Okay? And then I've continued that for the last 30 years, that discussion with old rich people, to the point we did a detailed, in-depth research of the largest research study ever done on millionaires in North America. And the number of millionaires out of the 10,000 millionaires that we studied, the number of them that said they became a millionaire because they went in debt to buy their car so they could rent it out was precisely zero.
Okay, he's just trying to cook him right now. But is his finger gold? He got a golden finger?
None of them.
What? Anyways, I got a little distracted there. Hey, so listen. So, like, that is so smart. That's so much good advice. A lot of people, that's going to go over their heads, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Because people are going to tell themselves this. Well, I don't know no old rich people. You listening to one. Like, you got one right here. Dave Ramsey. Grant Cardone. A lot of y'all don't like Grant Cardone. I like Grant Cardone. I got his book right now. Here, hold on. The 10X Rule. And it's, hold on. My man Grant Cardone signed it. Okay? I don't just make these videos just to be picking on people or just reacting just to be reacting. I do it because I want to learn from the old rich people too. And a lot of people go against what old rich people say to do. And not everything they say is right, but it's probably better than what you would have done without hearing from the wise. Simply said. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can learn from people who you don't want to be like, and you can learn from people who you do want to be like. You got to be able to pick it apart, especially as a man. You got to be able to pick apart. This is what I'm going to take from this person and learn from, and this is what I'm going to take from this person and learn from, and I'm going to have my own creation, right? That's literally what I do on this YouTube channel, and now we making almost $500 a month on YouTube.
Your plan that you presented to us a while ago, and so and because it's just fraught with disaster. There's so many things that can go wrong in that plan that you laid out there, and if you've ever had a rental property or ever put a property out as an Airbnb, you would know not to put your car out in that system because people just don't take care of it.
Hey, let me ask y'all this too, because I've seen a girl that I was about to invest in, mentor wise, to start Airbnb, but she was asking for like 50 grand down, and I just didn't have it at the time. So, anyways, y'all really be making money off of Airbnb? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard a lot of things about Airbnb, about how that business is dying because people are going back into hotels. People are tired of having trifling hosts, people who have strict rules as hosts, in social media and TikTok, like blowing up Airbnb because they're not satisfied anymore. I think that was a thing when COVID was here and people needed to get out the house. But, Airbnb is a business based off of how much disposable income people have in the economy. And right now, people aren't happy. They're not happy with gas prices. They're not happy with what it costs in groceries. They're not happy with the cost of living. They're not happy with interest rates. It's a cold world out here, man.
People are gross, as a matter of fact. They're just gross. They're filthy animals. And so you really find that out about them when they live in stuff or will drive stuff that you own. And it's just, you're going to discover that with your $60,000 car with your $60,000 income. So please don't do it. I think you're not going to. I think we talked you out of it. But just for the other people listening that are thinking of the same way, I wanted to make sure we drive the stake deeply into the ground on that. So, yeah, pan back, ask yourself, what would old rich people do? Because that's what you want to be.
But see, most people, again, they're not going to try to ask that question because they feel as though they're not surrounded by people like that. And to be fair, it seems as though it depends on where you were growing up at and where you work at and whatnot. But that's the blessing of the internet, man. Like, you can learn, and not everybody's telling the truth on the internet, but you can definitely learn and take apart what you want to use and test it out for yourself. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. I still believe a Tesla is a good way for you to spend your money when it comes down to a car with low maintenance, regardless of the fact of what may happen to the battery. I don't believe most people go through those battery issues. I haven't gone through one. My car is 8 years old. Let me know if you own a Tesla. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. I'm out.